Hi.
Hello.
Well, it's quite possible it's another one of those gosh darned riddle streams.
Darn it. I thought
You know, we'll have to wait and see. You know, actually, Kira just dropped me a note letting me know she was running a little bit late. But, as my lovely guest host, in the meantime, I've got Becca herself. So, Becca, hi, how are you?
Hello. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I'm game. So I've realized the secret to Michael's riddles are not
Uh-oh.
the riddle themselves. It's you have to try and think like Michael.
Ah, got it.
Because the answer is never like, you know what I mean? Like usually like people guess other answers and they fit as well to the riddle, but that's not the way you would think. You know what I mean? Like especially if it's something specific, we'll go back to the specific one, not the pencils
Yeah,
or pens, but like
right.
something specific, like you don't usually pick. Sometimes you do, but usually it's never going to be like a person, like or like something like like a piece of literary work or whatever. It's usually some like clever way of
Right.
I don't know how to describe it, but I still haven't figured out how to solve these riddles. But I just know that when I finally hear the answer, when someone guesses it, I'm all like, dang it, I should have thought of that.
Yeah. No, I totally hear you, and I totally get that. But you got this,
That makes
Becca, and
or sometimes not fun, but like
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Some moments are indeed beaver card
Some of them, I
moments
was
where
gonna
you
say,
gotta.
yeah, some of them are very like satisfying, where you're like, okay, that's good, and some of them you're like, no, just no.
Well, hopefully we can have three satisfying riddles this stream, right? Are we in agreement with
I am
that, right?
total agreement with that. I am looking forward to it.
And also, I have planned for the stream three 22-minute sprints.
Okay.
So, did you have anything in mind that you wanted to work on for the stream?
Yes, I need to finish my homework because I'd like to finish it today so that I have the weekend because it's going to be Preptober. There's going to be the big write-a-thon, and
Yeah, Storyteller's Hearth.
and I don't want to be working on homework for that. So I figured this is the perfect riddle stream, perfect stream to do all the nano, get the homework done, and
Yeah,
then the rest of the time I can, focus on getting, because I really need to finish the outline for the rom-com that I'm writing for Nano. So I'm almost done with that. And like I could work on that now, but then I'd have homework the rest of the weekend. You know what I mean? So it's just
yeah,
like, okay, if I get it done Friday,
yeah.
then I have the whole weekend.
I
So
would totally do it that way too. I would like sort of clear the homework off the table first, and then I would do the outline, and then it would be Nano and all
yeah,
the excitement.
and all the excitement.
Yeah,
Are you
cool.
are you doing a book for Nano, or are you doing what are you doing for Nano? Or are you just kind of
Um,
working?
yeah, I'm just going to be writing as much as I can throughout Nano, and just doing it business as usual. Just setting like daily time based goals, like I always do every day. Just
Yeah.
literally deciding in the morning that day, like what I felt
Okay.
like in terms of like how long of a goal, just kind of on the fly, that sort of thing.
Okay. I love that.
But yeah, it wouldn't be. I would probably join more streams. I would think, just because there would
Right.
be more, and because of the excitement and everything, just to be a part of it all. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I probably will write a little more.
The normal.
Again,
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
hours. But other than that, it's not going to be for me like usual. It's not going to be really an official thing. I'm not going to be on the Nano website or
Oh, okay.
that.
Gotcha.
I'm not going to be like
You're just going to be
shooting.
part of the community and just sort of like
Yeah,
maybe writing a little more than normal, but just sort of being consistent about it.
yeah, totally. Yeah,
Okay. That sounds good. I
you
like the
know,
whole, it's all, you're kind of like got that Nano Rebel thing going too by making each day, like as you set your goals in the morning. I
yeah,
like that. I should do that
yeah,
too. Like I feel like that really helps because I always try to like over plan and then when I don't reach those goals or I don't, then I get like it gets me in a spiral sometimes. So I think that's a good idea is just
yeah,
don't think about the next day. Don't even try to plan of what, even though you may have like specific things, but just wait until you wake up because you know how you feel when you wake up. Sometimes you think, yeah, tomorrow it's going to be this and that, blah blah blah, and then you wake up and you're like, oh God, what was I thinking?
yeah, yeah,
Today needs to be a light day. I don't want to. I'm not going to be writing 5,000 words like I told myself I was going to last night.
yeah, yeah.
So
I
I might do
totally hear
that.
you.
I like that. I'm stealing from you, Michael. I like it.
Thank you. I try, kind of, not really.
Well, it's a good system.
It's maybe a somewhat good accidental system. But,
There you go.
yeah, Felicia, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. First in chat, huh? And Lisa, hi, how are you? And CB is here. Hi, CB. And Becca, this is for you with
Oh,
love from
thank
Lisa.
you.
Cool Gamers accounted for. Hi, Cool Gamer. And I think this is in reference to the riddle kind of a
Yeah,
strategy thing.
they are. They can be a bit abstract, and it's like so if you try and tap into the mind of Michael, like I feel like then
Right.
it'll be like I feel like they're solvable. You know what I mean? If you do that, as opposed to like when you're just taking it exactly word for word. Because sometimes, you put in like a verse that like you even say later on, you're like, well, it's just for the rhyming sake, as opposed
Right.
to like it being like it has to be vital to solving so it's
Yeah.
like trying to take it all in. I see
Yeah.
I've been preparing. I'm like, it's like a homework, right? I'm like trying to prepare for this
Oh,
stream.
you so got this, Becca.
And now I won't be able to solve
Totally.
anything, but I'm going to try.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, nice.
You know, and indeed, storytellers hearth weekend relay, as per this. And Regina's here. Hi, Regina. How are you? Regina, this is for you with love from Lisa. Look at this. And Lisa, this is for you with love from Regina. CB, I'm handwriting my nano project because it's less distracting.
That's
Okay.
interesting. I was just talking to my friend Marnie about this. Marnie and I have been like best friends for 35 years, right? And so back when we used to write screenplays in the 90s, we didn't have laptops, right?
Yeah.
So we would write in journals and then type it into the desktop when we get home.
Right.
And there was something really kind of freeing about that because it's the same idea of a laptop in a sense, but by doing it in a notebook, you really can go anywhere as opposed to like a laptop that has, it weighs a certain amount. You want to be
Yeah.
careful. It's electronic, things like that. Like we could go to the beach or we could go to thing. You wouldn't have to worry about sand and like things like that. So a part of me, I don't know, is kind of tempted to maybe go back to that as well, just to see if it's. I did hate the retyping part, but but
Oh,
it also ends up being kind of like a second draft because as you're retyping, sometimes you're like, oh, that doesn't sound right, and then you kind of edit as you go.
yeah, yeah,
So I don't know. I kind of like that idea too.
yeah. Yeah, I also like to think that if you are handwriting, like if you are having to put more time and energy into your words, that you're going to choose them a little bit more carefully too.
That's
So
true.
that's
Yeah.
kind of like the way I look at it also.
Yeah.
As a as a supporter of the handwriting technique in writing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now I'm like,
Oh, look at
no.
this here.
Yes.
Why, thank you there, Regina. Sorry, did I cut you off a bit there, Becca?
Oh, no, no, no. I was just saying that I'm just getting more tempted to maybe possibly doing this for Nano myself.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. But
yeah. I would support that idea for sure.
I try it. I don't know.
It's a little bit like when you're typing in a word processor. It's kind of like you're taking two steps forward and one step back all the time. And when you're handwriting, you're kind of just taking one step forward at a time, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
There's something I'm getting more and more inspired as we're talking about this because there's something really freeing about it that I felt back when I used to only write in notebooks because I didn't have access.
Yeah,
And I kind of want to recapture that feeling in a sense. And especially since for Nano I'm going to be writing a screenplay, so that's what I used to write in notebooks. I don't know if I would
yeah,
write a book like because I feel like that would be way too much typing in. Like I'd have to do that in sections, type it in, write more, type it. But like a
yeah.
screenplay, like it's kind of because if you think about it, they're like 15, 20,000 words. It's not a horrible, having to type everything in.
Right, yeah.
I don't know, man. There is something. There is something. Gosh
You
darn
should,
it,
yeah,
Steve, you're like convincing me.
you should think about it. Maybe like in tonight when you're lying in bed or something, waiting for sleep, you can kind of mull it over, and
Yeah.
that's kind
I'm
of what I
thinking
would do.
about doing dailies, for Nano anyway, so that might make it interesting as well. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Then you'll also always have the notebook or two you wrote the thing in for this
And
nano
I
and did
still
it.
have those. Is that
Yeah.
crazy? Because you know how I published the book Geraldine's Alley? That was originally a screenplay that I wrote in like 93 or something, 94. And I have that. Like I have the spiral notebook that I wrote
Right.
the first draft of Geraldine's Alley. And
Yeah, that's so cool.
yeah, so I have most of my scripts that I just kept the it'd be really difficult for me to throw like things like that, like stuff that you write, it'd be very difficult for me to throw away. Like that's the
Yeah.
only thing I'm a pack rat on is things that I have written and
Oh, but I love stuff like that, having those mementos and keepsakes,
Mhm.
like this is that book or that book. And
Yeah, especially
yeah,
when it's something you write, because that's so telling of where you were in that time.
yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Um, and JC's here. Hi, JC.
JC.
And of course, Becca, this is for you with love from JC. And look at this. And Nikki's here. Hi, Nikki. What's up? And look at this here.
All the love.
Yeah. CB, no computer equals no internet, and no internet equals less distractions. Yeah, I totally hear this.
Yeah, it's another good point.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Also, my laptop costs twelve
That's
hundred and
what I'm
fifty pounds,
saying.
and she's not allowed outside her room.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like I used to go, like it would give you the freedom to just not have to write inside. You could go somewhere, like, go up, here, like in LA, like I could go to the beach, I could go to little campsite. I could go to anywhere and not have to worry about destroying my computer.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting there, Becca. We're getting there. We're
I
convincing
know.
you,
What
and
is this?
one comment at a time. Regina, I just discovered that my MacBook Pro does a much better job of understanding my dictation. Sure, find out between projects. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Dictation, that's another.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I'd be more likely to do dictation for books than screenplays. There's just too much formatting involved with screenplays.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Portia's here. Hi, Portia. What's up? And Becca, this is for you. It's love from Portia. Portia, this is for you with love from Lisa. We're working on it. We're working on it. Look at this here.
Right? The beginning of the stream, and by the end, it's like I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. You know, this is how they did it in the olden days, right? For years and years.
What are you saying, Michael? The olden days, like I literally had to do it in the olden days.
Well, kind of, yeah. That's kind of what I'm saying.
It is true. I didn't have a laptop, so.
I'm handwriting my story that should be finished by now. I write best handwriting in pencil. Okay. Pencil, you can always, pull out the good old eraser and.
No, that's a good idea because I didn't think about that. I usually write in pen, like if I'm going by looking at my past notebooks, but it might be better to do pencil because then you can just, you can erase, you can do whatever you. Yeah. See, I didn't even think about that kind of stuff. The details. It's all in the details.
We're already working you into the details.
I know.
We're getting there. We're getting there. CB, writing longhand is also good if you have to travel, right? Just what I was saying. And look at this here.
Yeah.
And look at this. CB, I don't mind taking my laptop out in the summer, but in the winter, the weather is a little more temperamental. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Rain and too cold and
Yeah. The elements. JC, I always find my creativity flows better if I write by hand. If it wasn't for my arthritis, oh no, I would do it much more often. I do always outline and brainstorm by hand. Okay.
You know what? That brings up a good thing because actually, I think that's what's triggering it as well. Is when I went to the writers retreat with the one that I just went to, that Katie Ann does all her brainstorming on a dry erase board, which is that same kind of feeling of just writing it all out. And so I bought one when I got back, and you can't see it. I have it over there, but like it's filled now of all the notes that I'm doing for my rom-com, and it helped so much. Anytime I thought of something, I would just run to the dry erase board and write it down. So I think that's kind of, I think that's probably why I'm already thinking about the notebook type of thing, because it's triggering. Yeah, it's been kind of going back to basics in a way.
Right. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. And with a whiteboard, it would just be instantaneous that you could just jot something down.
Right. And then because I used to do it in poster board, right? Like again, back in the 90s, like that's how I do all my brainstorming. But then you can't hold on to like stacks of poster board. So when I saw Katie Ann doing it with the dry erase board, I was all like, that's brilliant. Because once you get everything into the computer, then you can erase it and do a different idea or more of the same idea, or so it was a really good purchase.
Right. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nikki, but the real question is what size paper?
Like a standard,
binding?
spiral. That's what I did before, and that seems to be a good size for me.
Okay. And what have we got here, CB? The only time I will take Friday Stark, my laptop, out
No.
with me is when I go around to the library. And so long as it's not icy, snowy, or really, really wet out. Okay. Also, you've named your laptop. That's pretty cool there, CB.
Dark. That's
Maybe
perfect.
I should think about that also. Oh, and look at this here. Nikki, the pilot
Oh,
varsity pen helped my arthritic hands a bit. Okay.
what's that? Let me look that up. Pilot
Okay.
varsity pen.
Good to know. And look at this here.
Oh,
And look at this here. Porsche at JC. Pencil grips have saved my life and my hands my hands with being able to handwrite with arthritis. Okay. Pencil grips then. Okay. Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah. Totally.
bookmarking all this stuff now. What you created on this? I was not planning on this. I was just planning on answering riddles.
And well, I mean, it's with how you're involved in everything now. It's possible you're already committed to the
I know.
station. Like it just happened without even happening, huh?
Oh, there was
We're
so
already into the details, right?
I know. Okay, Portia, I have a question. I'm looking at pencil grips right now, and there's ones that have that you put your fingers in, and then there's ones that just look like an egg that you attach
Oh yeah, yeah,
a pencil. Which kind do you use? The kind of variations of that. It looks like
yeah,
where you like stick your fingers in, and then the kind that are just sort of like, ooh, there's some kinds that look like they're actually like tubes that are shaped like
yeah.
like
If you
ergonomic.
think about it, a pencil is a pretty narrow thing, so it totally makes sense that it wouldn't be
Yeah,
so ergonomic to hold on to for like an extended time.
hours. Yeah, and back when I did that, I was in my 20s, and nothing hurts you when you're in your 20s,
Oh, when you're in your 20s, you're invincible.
right? It's like, oh yeah, I eat a whole pizza by myself and don't have any
Yeah,
heartburn or anything. You're like, wow.
yeah,
It's like when you even watch like shows like Real World or whatever, and you see them get like completely wasted, like drunk, and they have no hangovers the next day. It's like,
oh,
how is
yeah,
this possible? Our bodies are built so much better when we're younger.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh, I
tell
miss
me all about it, huh?
miss those days.
Um, oh, hold on. Portia,
Oh,
I strongly prefer
okay.
the egg ones.
That's
Okay,
what
as
I
per
was
the.
looking at. I like the look of those. Okay. Okay, good to know. I could probably try a couple different kinds, but I'll try the egg
Then
one.
there's this. There's this here.
I would imagine. I mean, I'm looking at the pictures, and they're showing them with pens and pencils. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So yeah, it looks like it's just finding the right pen, I guess, because some pens are already built with a grip, so it probably wouldn't fit over it.
right, right. Then
Um,
there's that too. Yeah,
yeah.
then there's that as well. Lisa falls. I'm 25 and in pain. Oh no.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lisa.
Yeah,
That sucks. You're supposed
yeah.
to at least enjoy your 20s. Come on. And
I totally hear that though.
oh,
Well, JC, I was just about to say that, Michael. At 20, you think nothing could stop you or break you?
yeah,
Yeah,
man, the thoughts that I had at 20, like that I would just could do anything, like they're just
yeah.
not there anymore.
And CB, this is for you.
I
Would like
love
from
that
Virginia.
too.
CB, I like the tube ones the best. I'm a
Oh,
music student of sorts, clarinet, so I write in pencil. There you go. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, the tube ones. They're so cheap. I'm gonna buy both, but I think the egg and the tube are a thing because the finger ones I think would annoy me. Like it feels like you're wearing gloves, kind of thing. I don't think that
Okay.
would be good for me. So I think I will try the tube looking ones and the egg ones and see which ones
Right.
work better.
Yeah. Lisa, mostly because I'm disabled and also have been handwriting for like 10 days. It's my fault.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. I hear you, Lisa. And look at this here. Portia, I used to put the grips on my big pens, but I now use the Pentel Energel pens, sorry, that already have a really nice grip. Okay. I think yeah, I do know what you mean with that. Nice. And look at this. CB, when I was 20, I was super naive and not at all worldly. I hear this also, CB.
Yeah, I know,
Look at
right?
this here. I like this. I like this comment right here.
It
I'm
is.
getting a little bit excited myself, who doesn't like the
No,
stationery and
like I live very near a CVS, which is a drugstore that sells like all of this stuff. So I'd be able to go there like immediately after the stream and go buy like the notebook and the pens.
right. Would that be kind of like a shopper's drug mart, would you say?
Yes, it's exactly like Shoppers. 100.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, should we go ahead and get into our game with our first riddle then at this point?
Yeah, let's do it. We don't know how long these are going to take to solve.
Okie dokie. When at the fair with drink and meal, how can you not see the Ferris wheel?
Okay, when at the fair, drinking.
Look at this.
I know, right? um, if you're on it,
No, actually, unfortunately.
but that's the answer, right? Um, hmm. If your back is turned,
No.
your eyes are closed.
No.
Eyes are
It's not this, Nikki. Lisa, it's not if you are the Ferris wheel. It's not this, Regina. It's not a county fair. This right here, though. This right here.
I know, right?
I concur.
But this is what I'm saying. Okay, see, now we can come up with this is exactly what I was. This is a perfect example of what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. It's not that we can't come up with answers that fit. Like there are plenty of answers that fit, but we have to
Right.
think the way Michael would think. And he probably
Right.
wouldn't be thinking of a Ren Fair, or he wouldn't be thinking of something like, having your eyes closed or things like that. It would have to be something that Michael would think.
Right.
So, yeah. Because my question being, is drink and meal for the rhyme, or does that have something to do with the answer? Because this is telling of you. Because sometimes the drink and meal part would just be for the rhyme. But Like, so really what you're taking from it is, when at the fair can you not see the Ferris wheel, right? So it's like kind of taking it out of the thing.
Right.
But
I
if it is part of the riddle, then it's something that has pretty much only to do with the drink and meal.
right. I don't think the drink and meal part is so important.
Okay. Okay, so that helps. Okay, so it really is the riddle of, when you're at the fair, how can you not see the Ferris wheel?
Right.
And you've had plenty of good answers, but
Oh yeah. Yeah.
what would you like? What, because it's going to be some kind of clever, like, either pun or like a play on
No,
word.
I'm not. I'm not clever. No, that's not the right path to go down.
It is. It's the only path. Okay, so the fair cannot see. Or sometimes you play with the words themselves within their.
Oh. Ooh la la.
That's the other way that Michael thinks. So it has nothing to do with what you're even talking about. Like, it has nothing to do with a fair or Ferris wheel. It's something about counting words.
What are we even talking about?
Or letters or something.
Where are we right now?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So now I'm overthinking the way Michael would think. But it is that you do that too, right? Like, it's like a play on the actual wording of the thing.
Yeah.
I can't think of the word. Riddle. Thank you.
Ooh, magic mirrors event. That sounds fun. I'm not seeing the right answer in the chat just yet.
Okay, can you tell me if this is one of the riddles that is a play on words, or is it genuinely an answer of how you can't see a Ferris wheel?
More the former, more a play on words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not seeing it. Shoot. I just don't see it.
My sincerest apologies.
Like, I feel like I feel like if I can see it in the right way, like if it is kind of a play on words, then it'll click. But I just, no matter how many times I say it in my head, I'm trying to see the pattern or something that would fit, and I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
You got this. You got this, team.
I have to put team in there because I'm not going to get it.
No, it's a team. It's a team effort for sure. funny chat. Nikki, unfortunately, I don't think we're hot at all yet with anything. Okay, as per this, Lisa, we can go ahead and say, indeed, you are at the fair. Excuse me. We can just go ahead and say that.
Michael, you worded that like she had got it. You were about to say stop the presses.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Like, okay.
Okay. Just as per what Becca was asking, we need to think quite punny for this one.
Okay, so it is a pun-ish.
Indeed, yeah.
Terrible puns. Okay, when at the fair. Fair and Ferris wheel. Fair and fair.
I have a feeling you're all going to hate me very much for this one.
Wait, going to?
Yeah, it's all in the tense. Or not so much, right? Which may be your point. Okay, Lisa isn't on that bad of a track, I will say.
But not fair.
It seems like Lisa's thinking quite punnily, And Becca, this is for you with love from JC. So how could you take this riddle and kind of pun it around? Or punt it around? Or
the fair is the part that's like the only thing to me that obviously correlates because the fair and Ferris. But
okay, it's not anything connecting fair with Ferris.
Okay. Well, see, but then what would the pun be?
Oh my.
I
don't really know how to answer that.
it's just answer. How can you not see the Ferris wheel? How can this be a pun? um, hmm. I know, right? Even if
Look
you
at this here.
tried,
You got this, JC. You're awesome. You know it. Lisa, I don't know if I have any more hints for this one. I'll think about it for sure.
is the pun to do with the wheel?
Oh. Oh.
I still don't know what it is, but I'm just because a wheel. What could a wheel pun be? Like a real pun, wheel pun.
Oh. Becca. How about that?
Is that closer?
Oh, you're definitely getting there.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to focus on the wheel then.
Oh, we're so getting there. I'm looking at the chat and all.
Okay. Oh, like, okay, I don't know if this is the right thing, but like, it's real. Like the Ferris. How do you know, like, if the amusement park or whatever the fair is real? Because if you see the Ferris wheel, like real wheel.
No, it's not that. I'm going to highlight this comment here. This is really close, but I can't give it. I can't give it to this guess here, but it's really close also.
Okay.
This one here, right here.
Going round and round. And that's a fair.
So, when at the fair with drink and meal, how can you not see the Ferris wheel? Think about it. We're almost there, I promise. We really are.
Mm.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll say, if it's not blank, if it's not blank, that's the answer.
If it's not blank.
Right, with that being a
Yeah.
one word there to fill in.
Mm.
Okay, so how can you not see the Ferris wheel? If it's not, and then one word.
Real? That's what I had said before, though. No? That's not it.
No.
See, Lisa and I are on the same track.
Okay. We can go ahead and stop the presses. Lisa has got it.
Oh, it's not round.
With this here.
Wait, what?
This is the answer.
How?
Right? So
I don't understand.
if it's not round, or if it's not a round, right? Like you say around, and you say as a shorter way of saying around, you say round, like, oh, I'll see you around. You know?
Oh.
Right?
If it's not around. Michael.
Right? But a Ferris wheel is also round, and so that's the
Can
point.
I just say this is exactly what I was saying? You have to think like Michael, and the problem being I cannot think like Michael. I want to think like Michael, but I can't.
For that, I do
Michael answer.
sincerely apologize. There, Becca.
It really is. Like that is very, very you. Like that answer makes total sense. And I just can't get there. But yay, someone did.
Oh yeah. Totally. Awesome job there, Lisa. I'm sure you will get there, though. There, Becca, in the next one. You know.
Optimism.
Look at this.
Yay!
Look at this. Look at this here.
So we were saying it. We just had to say it in the pun. If it's not there, but we should have said it's not around, and then we would have gotten it. So we were really close.
And look at this.
Michael, acknowledge.
Sorry? What was that?
I said in the beginning, we were saying if it's not there, which technically is the right answer, but we had to word it like if it's not around.
Right.
So we were on the right track with that. Just it had to be the pun, and that's why we weren't on the right track, because
that is true. Yeah.
The answer is correct, but the way that the whole riddle is saying around is the round.
That is true. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Gotcha. Give us credit.
Yay, Lisa. And look at this here. We were already close by our wording off. That is what the point that Becca's making.
Yeah,
also.
Exactly.
Oh, look at this. Woot. Well, should we get into our first sprint at this point?
Oh, that means going back to homework. Sure. You can tell like how much I don't want to do homework if I want to do another riddle.
Just a sec here.
That was so obvious.
I do sincerely apologize.
I know, but that could have been an easy one. Why wasn't it? Oh, okay. Next one. I'll get over it.
Okie dokie. Good luck, all.
Good luck.
Yay, that's the end of our first sprint. How'd y'all do?
I changed clothes because I was cold.
Oh,
But I was doing my homework. It's an interesting assignment.
okay.
Because this class is about websites. Oh, I'm having a major deja vu moment right now. I hate that.
Oh,
But anyway, so the company that I picked, because you have to pick one company for the entire 12-month program that you research and study and things like that. And I
uh-huh.
picked 14. And so this time you're supposed to compare the homepage of the company you picked, so Tortine, and then it's like one of its direct competitors. So I chose Simon and it's crazy. Simon has. I wish I would have picked Simon.
Oh,
And I don't know why I didn't, because like Lazelle's was Simon and so it's like you'd think I would have picked that, but I didn't. And so because it's so much better of a website, I'm just like, oh, I want to be doing this one. So it's funny because my
oh,
paper, which is supposed to be talking about mine, you have to compare the two, but I'm pretty much saying that Simon is a better website. So anyway,
oh, there you go. Well,
yeah,
it is what it is, right?
it is what it is, exactly. But yeah, no. So I'm just in the midst of that. So hopefully in the next 2 sprints, I can at least get the rough draft out.
Yeah, nice.
How'd you do?
Um, I did good for the sprint. I kind of took a bit of a break. I also kept on with the writing, you know? Yeah. Um, in the sprint, Jabria popped in. Hi, Jabria. What's up? Um, look at this. Look at this. I just found out something amazing. Gil Scott Heron, if I've said that right, my apologies if I haven't, acclaimed poet, taught for many years at Federal City College, which later became University of the District of Columbia, where I graduated college. Interesting. Ooh,
Hmm,
that's cool.
that is cool.
Yeah. I can't say, I have anything similar to that I could relay, from my own college or whatever. Nice though. Nikki, I got dinner started. Nice, nice. Took Wilford outside. Good old Wilford. Good old Willow. Portia, this is for you with love from Lisa. Lisa, I got to beginning of page 105 of the Bujo. Ooh, nice. Oh, look at this here.
Okay, nice. No.
And Nikki, this is for you with love from Lisa. And Nikki, or Lisa, this is for you with love from Nikki. She's currently laying somewhere staring at a cat, I think. Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, riddle number 2 at this point, maybe?
Yeah, let's get a good start.
Ah, okay, okay.
It'll probably take us a while.
I am evil. I am fought. I can move, and I cannot. I, I can stir you to dismay. I am darkness in the day. So, what have we?
Okay. Is it 6?
It's not.
But Michael, there's 6 words in each sentence.
Oh,
Did you do that on
My
accident?
apologies. My apologies. My sincerest
You
apologies.
never do that on accident. Never.
That would be a coincidence, I promise.
I know, but I thought, because it's Halloween, 666,
Oh yeah.
darkness, evil. It fits. I win.
Yeah. Total honorary point there, Becca. My bad.
Okay, so it's not that. Is it your shadow?
No. How are you feeling about this one, Becca? You feel like you can get it? You feel like you can work with it? Kind of.
I thought it was 6, so I'm
Oh.
completely disheartened.
Oh no. My
No.
sincerest
I thought
apologies.
I was like, I have this because I'd be the
Yeah.
evil darkness, but now I'm no, I don't know. This one feels I have to process it a little more. I am evil, I am thought. I can move and I cannot.
Lisa's got some nice comments there in the chat.
I love that. Becca bought 100 watermelons. How many sword fights did she lose? 3. Oh.
You got this, team.
I'm darkness in the day.
Okay, so Lisa, it's just one thing, actually.
Ooh, an eclipse. That's a good guess.
This is an interesting question here. Jabria, ...
Is it an eclipse like Portia said?
No, actually.
That's a really good guess.
Yeah.
Hmm. So it's not any kind of depression or anxiety or anything like that, or
No. What's this here? Portia, this is for you with love from Lisa. Woot woot. It's not daylight savings.
Is it like
Sorry there?
like a river or?
No. So I will say it's an actual thing. I will say that. It's not a ninja. It's not Batman.
It's the I am evil that's throwing me off. So what's evil, really? What would you consider evil? I can't think of anything that Michael would consider evil.
Oh, yeah.
Only because it's like more religious type connotation.
Okay, Lisa, okay, I'm not sure if darkness implies making it look dark out or is a dark color already. So, Lisa, I would say more so is a dark color already, the second. More that for sure. It's not a vacuum. It's not an alarm clock. It's not the Phantom of the Opera. It's not capes. It's not deep water. It's not war. And hi, Far Dreamer, how are you?
I can't get past the evil part. I don't know what you'd consider evil.
Okay.
Does it have any religious connotations?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Okay, so what would you consider evil? Because it wouldn't be demons or devils or anything supernatural, right? That's part of the pun. This is why you probably shouldn't ask me to riddle streams.
Huh? Why is that now?
Because I can never solve any of them.
Oh, no, that's not true at all.
I think it's two. The only time I've ever solved them is
You solved definitely your share of
accident.
riddles there, Becca, and you are an absolute joy to have on screen, totally.
Is there any part of this that we can throw out, like that, like sometimes you have a sentence that's just there to for the rhymes?
I think all 4 lines will be important.
So they do all.
I think they'll roughly also be equally important, also, all 4 of them.
Okay, that's good to know. And it has no religious connotations whatsoever.
Correct.
Okay. So what the hell is evil? It don't have religious connotations.
Okay, I will be able to say, Lisa, it is indeed dark in color. Jabria, is it creating the darkness or is it part of the darkness? Yeah, I will say more of the second. So for that, I will, again refer to it being, dark in color, like I just said. And, actually, this just so happens to tie in a lot with what we happened to be talking about earlier in the stream.
No, don't say that, because now I can't remember. Because all I remember is our notebook and pen conversation.
Oh?
Ow, I just hit my knee. Is it a pen?
No. Oh, guess what? We can go ahead and stop the presses. This right here is indeed the right answer. So
Ink.
Nikki's got it. The
Wait.
answer is ink.
Okay, how is it evil? Tell me how it's evil.
Okay, so I am evil, I am fought, right? So if you write out the word evil or the word fought or whatever it is, right, with a pen, with ink, right, then those two words will be ink, right? Like if you think about ink, right, in other words, and you think about writing, so you write words, right? Evil is a word, fought is a
Exactly what
word,
I'm
right?
saying
So
about you have to know how Michael
so
thinks.
I am evil and I am fought. Okay, those two words written in ink and stuff. I can move and I cannot. So you can easily just pick up the ink pot and move it, say, from one side of the desk to the other. Um, when you write, the ink kind of gives this illusion of moving as the pen indeed does so. But once you actually write something, the ink can't move, right? It's there on the page and it's permanent. That's kind of the whole point. I can stir you to dismay. So if the writing happens to be, um, something of horror or whatever, you can have that. And I am darkness in the days. So right, like the ink itself is the darkness on the light page, and so it's that contrast that your eye is picking up on, so that you can read the words, right? So that's it. Ink.
Uh-huh.
Where's that beaver card these days, huh?
No, it's
You
clever.
might need
I
to.
gotcha. I don't think I never would have gotten there, but I'm so glad that Nikki did. Yay!
Awesome job, Nikki. Totally, yeah.
Yay.
Um,
I think like Michael. We got it.
yeah. Look at this.
Chipria.
Look at this. Look at this. Look
Yay.
at this. Look at this. And look at this. And look at this also.
Yay. That was what we were talking about. That's so funny. And it is
Yeah.
what I brought up. I was like, oh, I was talking about pens and
Yeah. Um, well, sprint number 2 at this point. What say you? What say you all?
I love it.
Good luck, all.
Oh,
And yay, that's the end of our second sprint. How'd y'all do?
I'm getting there. I'm almost. You have to design a fake website, just like a flat picture of it. So I'm on to that. That's like the last stage. So I'm working on that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I kept on with the writing. I kept on with the writing. Totally.
Nice.
It's going good. It's going good. Uh, Actually, Phoebe popped in during the sprint. Hi, Phoebe. How are you? Um,
Coming in for the last riddle.
yeah, yeah. I think maybe Far Dreamer, you could be behind in the stream. It does happen. I know it does happen a lot to me. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Do let us know though. It's all good.
Although if he is far behind, he won't hear you say that.
Well, yeah, yeah, totally. Phoebe, I'm chilling this evening just here for the chats. Ooh, nice. Nice. Sounds good to me.
Not for the riddles. What?
I think that's what she means, though, right? Um, Lisa, okay, I'm on page 111. Page 112 is the last one of the section that's taken so long. So hopefully there shouldn't be that many things left to do. Hello.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
you got this, Lisa. Cool, cool. Portia, I'm putting together what I'm reading tomorrow night, and it's very hybrid. It's a story, but a lot of poetry elements, and I might sing part of it.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, I know Portia was telling me at least about this. Well, not me necessarily, but
Yeah.
was in attendance, but
Yeah.
she was talking about this. Totally. That's exciting.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's actually a masquerade ball, if I may say, that
Oh,
she said
wow.
it was.
How fun.
Yeah, like an actual masquerade ball and everything. I'd be so down. Phoebe, this is for you with love from JC. And JC, this is for you with love from Phoebe. Jabria got
Ooh,
some
nice.
um, laundry done, took Sky outside to run around, almost let her loose on a random uh, to door to door salesman.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And Portia, this is for you with love from Phoebe. Well, should we get into our third riddle then?
Yes.
Thinking like the Michaels, right?
That's right. Thinking like Michael. So far, it has not helped me in the least.
Well, it hasn't helped me in the least either, if it makes you feel any better.
Mhm.
Make this shorter, like a nerd, and without changing any word.
Take away the period. Technically, it's shorter.
It's not that. Oh my. Look at this here. Oh my. Look at this here. You got this, JC. You rock. Um, it's not this, Lisa. Uh, Phoebe, it's not take the spaces out. Oops. Jabria, nerd like. Just a sec, actually. Nerd like emoji or nerd like a candy? More the first, more the former, I will say, Jabria. Jabria, do they even have nerds candy? In Canada, totally, actually. Totally. When I was a kid, I definitely had the nerds for sure. I loved the boxes they came in also. That was kind of the best part for me, actually. Though I like the candy too.
I don't think I've had the candy since I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah. Jabria, this is for you with love from Lisa. Becca, this is for you from Phoebe.
Thank you.
When in doubt, emoji it out. That could go on a t-shirt or something, you know?
I know, right?
Shorthand.
I feel like this is a play on words and not actually you wanting us to shorten or things. You know what I mean?
Think like the Michaels, right?
I'm trying to think like Michael. That
Well, try and think like Beaver the Beaver at the very least.
Beaver's like no riddles.
Yeah.
Shorter. Make this shorter.
Beaver's just the messenger. It's not this Portia.
It's the like a nerd that's throwing me off because like a nerd. Is that just it's just for the rhyme, right? It's not like actually
Yeah, it mostly is, I will say.
okay.
It's mostly just, nerd rhyming with word.
Okay.
Oh my. Look at this here. Honorary point.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Totally, for sure, Phoebe, with this here. Phoebe, this is for you with love from Lisa. Chasey, it's not short. You got this, team. Go team.
It's the without changing any word part.
Oh, look at this. Honorary point. Nikki, totally. So, Team Becca, how is this one feeling to you?
I think is the word any like the key to figuring this out? I have no idea what it is, but like I feel like there's trying to think like Michael, that there's a way that you're playing with this, that what you're asking is make this short without changing a word. But that's not what you're really asking. Like that's not actually what we're trying to figure out, right?
Right.
It's
Well,
something.
maybe, maybe not.
I don't. Because you didn't say without changing a word, it's any word.
Yeah, yeah. But any does mean any, does it not?
Yeah, I know. I'm just. Make this shorter. Yeah, it does. It just, I don't know. Like with you, there's always like a twist. Like every word is intentional, even when it's, unless it's like just to rhyme. But
It's not this, Phoebe.
I love it when you just show things on screen and with no comment, like wrong.
Oh.
It's like, see, I'm showing that I read it, but.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Make this shorter. I mean, like physically, like shrinking the word, like, you know, you're not changing any words if you're making the text shorter. Is this a pun or literal?
This one isn't so much punny, I will say. It's not this, Phoebe. Lisa, I always feel like Michael oh no,
No,
not at all. Not at all. Lisa, you got this? You got this, Lisa. And Lisa, this is for you with love from Tabri. Oops. Did my thing jump a bit?
So many answers. Is it literal then?
Kind of is.
Okay.
Actually, I was kind of just thinking exactly that myself right when you said that. I feel like this comment here is directed at me. You know, yours truly.
Ooh, what about Phoebe's last thing?
Sorry?
Phoebe's last, leave words off the end, not changing them, just dropping them.
No, it's not this, Phoebe. You got this, team.
Do we really?
Yeah, totally. It's just a matter of time. It's not this, Lisa.
So it's not physically like changing the font, changing the like. It's like not
No,
that kind of thing. It's
no.
definitely within the sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what about Lisa's about just rearranging the words?
It's not about rearranging the words. As per this, Phoebe, I don't think there's been a guess so far that I would say is close.
Oh, dang. Wow. Really? And it's not like a punny thing or like some sort of counting game or.
Well, I feel like once you get it, you get it. I feel like it's kind of like a shallow riddle like that, you know?
Okay.
I will say that, you got this, team.
Hmm.
how many words do we have in this riddle? Let's see here. 6, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 words, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the answer is going to be 11 words. Okay. But it's going to be shorter than the riddle itself, if that helps. If you want to call that a hint. And all of those 11 words will also be unchanged, as the riddle says.
Phoebe. What?
I feel a sincerest apology is brewing for Phoebe, for me at this point. Oh no. Look at this here. It's not copy pasted, Nikki. Think like the Michaels, people.
I know.
You got this, team. Oh no. Oh no.
The snake is being really cute right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He's rolled on his belly. He's all like, "Let me. Don't solve this riddle."
Snake. Do please pet him for us in the sprint for sure. Snake, this is for you. From Phoebe.
I love how quickly he
And
goes.
the entire chat for sure.
Goes from cuddly to playtime like in a millisecond. Don't bite me. Oh, Lisa, Snake is my cat.
Yeah, totally.
I could probably show you guys. Hang on. Try to aim the camera. Say hi to everybody. It's like, what just happened?
Snake already knows the answer, so I think he's a little bit
He's
bored
like,
right now. He's already got it.
He's like, I can't believe you guys haven't figured it out already.
Yeah. He's been thinking like the Michaels for a couple
He
hours.
has. He has. Yes, you have. So tell me. He just bit me when I said for him to tell. He's like, figure it out on your own. Okay. Delete them?
No. So there is a specific word in this riddle. And when you see it, you see it. Okay. When you see it, you see it. This word can be written another way.
Oh, okay.
And this way is indeed, as you would suspect, shorter.
I feel like that's a huge hint. Okay.
But yeah.
Is it the any? Just change it to A?
No, it's not.
That would do it.
Yeah, honorary point, totally.
Michael.
It's not this. Okay. So we can stop the process.
Oh, the and.
We've got a winner in
Yeah.
the chat. It's this right here. This is it right here, posted by Nikki. And I see just a couple of moments later, Phoebe popping in also with this. So Phoebe's got it also just a little bit after Nikki.
Is that technically a word?
The ampersand?
Yeah, it's a symbol. So this whole thing is moot and it doesn't work.
Well, I will say that at least as per the way the riddle works, the ampersand is equal to, the word and. And so if you switch out the and for the ampersand, it's the exact same thing. So you're not changing any word, but it's indeed shorter because you're
not changing
getting shortened by the two characters.
You're replacing it with a symbol.
Yeah.
So that's the logic. Okay. So you didn't change the word technically. You changed, you did change it to a symbol though. I don't know.
It's the way that the riddle works, But awesome job, Nikki, and also Phoebe, and also entire team, and Becca also.
I did.
Look at this here. Woot.
Yay, Nikki. You probably typed it at the same time.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this right here. Woot. Lisa, no, it is a symbol.
We're going to call you out.
Look at this here. And Nikki, Phoebe, this is for the two of you with love from Jason, totally, of course. Indeed. For this, Nikki, I sincerely apologize. And look at this here.
It's like the pen's in a cup. No.
It is, yeah, pretty much.
This one definitely has gray area to it, but I think I'll accept it.
Yeah. I mean, every riddle is technically supposed to have a gray area, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be a riddle.
I don't know. I feel like maybe Michael riddles, there's gray area.
That's possible. And Becca, this is for you with love from Phoebe. Totally, as per the comment.
I think that's for the sharing the point with Nikki. I don't think that was for me, but because
yeah.
They can share it.
Yeah. Well, should we go ahead and get into our third sprint at this point?
Yeah, let's do it. Although I feel like those were really good. I didn't get any of them, but they were really good. They made me think.
Oh. Yeah, I think you're totally right. You just have to think like the Michaels.
But I can't.
Or something like that.
I can't. I need to tap into your brain, and then I could get these things, but I can't. I'm I'm trying. I'm trying to put myself in your brain and be like, okay, well, how would Michael interpret this?
Yeah.
And sometimes I can kind of get there, but like, man,
Yeah, I'm sure also with everyone, it does depend on the riddle, and it's really like a riddle by riddle kind of thing too, and a day by day thing. And yeah.
yes.
Yeah, okie dokie. Yeah. So our third sprint
All
at this
right,
point, indeed.
do it. Hopefully I can finish my homework.
Good luck, all.
Good luck.
Yay, that's the end of our third sprint. How'd y'all do?
I got all into the fake website.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
That's good. That's good.
I wanted to finish today, but it's like my sister's having her Halloween party tonight, and I'm like,
Oh, do you have to like have a lot of time to get ready or?
I mean, I'm gonna have to come up with something because I didn't finish my Halloween costume in time since she's having it so early. So I have to like,
Okay.
you know, find some of my cosplay from the past and uh,
Right.
but when I have this thing lingering over my head of like wanting to be finished with something, it's I'll try to finish before I leave. But so how'd you do?
Okay. Yeah, I did good. I kept on with the writing for the sprint. Yeah. Yeah.
I went fast. That's the thing. Is like
Yeah.
when I'm writing, it goes really slow. But when I'm doing like
Oh yeah, yeah,
design
totally.
stuff, you're like, what? What happened?
Yeah, it totally depends for sure what you're doing.
Yeah.
Lisa, I've got to leave. My brain is mushy, and I want to take a little break before Storyteller's Hearth. Or sorry, what did I say? Storytellers. No, wait, what?
Does that start tonight or is that tomorrow?
I'm pretty sure tomorrow, like
Okay.
tomorrow morning Eastern time.
Okay.
Yeah. But indeed, Storytellers Hearth weekend relay.
Yes.
Indeed, indeed. Bye, friends. See most of you later. Bye, Lisa. Totally. Thank you. See you.
Oh,
Phoebe played Sims. Woot woot.
nice.
Jabria finished
Oh,
laundry.
nice.
Ooh, nice, nice. JC, opening ceremony is in less than a half hour.
Oh,
Oh, okay. There you go.
okay. I'm
Thanks,
assuming
JC.
that's on
Um,
their channel, the
yeah,
Teletalk channel. Okay.
yeah. Thanks, JC.
Sweet.
Now I know. I will, tune in and everything. And yeah,
Oh,
look at
tight.
this here. Thank you, Jabria. Look at this.
Okay. Shoot, I'm going to be at my sister's.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I hate being social. Like I like being social here in AuthorTube on the computer, but
Yeah.
but
I
that's not
feel,
like
I,
I do like being social. Like I liked going out and like when we got to meet up and like I do like meeting people in person for sure. But this is
yeah.
different. These are my sister's friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do feel like there is a t shirt and a hashtag involved there for sure
Yeah,
with all the social kind of scenarios and things.
exactly.
But yeah, why don't we go ahead and call it a riddle stream at that and a stream at that,
We did it.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Becca, for guest hosting, and you were great and everything.
For facial
And team
expression.
and chat, you were also great and everything. And it was a team effort and everything. Go team, totally. You did awesome. And yeah, Storytellers Hearth weekend relay again, totally this weekend. So starting very shortly, also.
Yeah, apparently.
As we yeah. So I will myself be watching as many of the streams this weekend as I can. So I hope to see you there also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
But yeah, let's go ahead and call it a stream of that. Thanks, bundles and bunches. Bye bye.